Good afternoon on this beautiful Wednesday. As you can see, it's a lovely day at the beach, and it's lovely to be with you guys. So we have a few things we'd like to share with you today, and Amanda would like to go first.
Yes, thank you, Tom. So today I'm actually going to follow Farah's lead a little bit, and I want to talk to you about something that our Kid Connection kids were involved in the fall of 2019 and the winter of 2020, and they were collecting for their offering money that they wanted to go to ELCA Good Gifts, and they chose to have that money go towards purchasing a family farm. Well, with COVID happening, it kind of went on hold for a little bit, but I was able to kind of gather all the information today, and we're going to be issuing a check for $774. I had to remember that. And that will go to purchase a family farm for someone in need, and then also an extra goat and some extra chicks. So congratulations, Kid Connection kids and all those involved in helping.
That's great.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you, Amanda. And I also just wanted to say I loved the kids' message last Sunday.
Awesome.
They were
They did a great
awesome.
job.
Awesome little ministers, and Don, they're going to give you a run for their money. So,
Yeah.
Pastor Don, what do you have for us today, Pastor Don?
Okay. Well, first I want to affirm the students and being affirming their baptism, being confirmed, as we used to call it, on the 28th and during the service. And it's just I want to wish them God's richest blessing as they are at this milestone in their faith. And the teachers have done a tremendous job, Robin and Sue, and all of the families that have been helpful in getting this all put together. And it's really great that it'll be happening. I look forward to that. And then I want to highlight the event, one of the presentations that's happening tomorrow evening. Adisa Armand, Pastor Adisa Armand is doing a presentation or leading a discussion on white privilege, opening some of the doors that many of us haven't really thought about, and leading into the concerns that have certainly been surfacing with the killings, the murders, I guess we could call them, by law enforcement, when people are helpless and their lives ought not to end. And yet it's been a misuse of their power. It doesn't mean in any way that all police officers are bad people. It just means that they're probably a pretty small percentage, but we still have to hold these people accountable and find the ways that we need to change so that all people can share in the trust and confidence that we have when we call on law enforcement, or when some minor thing happens and we get stopped. We don't have to be fear and trembling. And that's one of the many areas, not just that. It's called systematic racism that we are so much a part of. It's our whole white system has been built on that from many, not only decades, but centuries. And if that doesn't change, we as a country aren't going to have much of a future. I mean, as a threat, it's just the way it is. So anyway, we'll be talking more about that. And so it's good to see all of you again, and continue in this sheltering in place. I know it's opening up some, but when you go out around, just be careful and be sure to wear a mask, and don't stand too close to somebody else that you don't know. And if you want to visit, talk loud from a distance, and take good care, and blessings as you go forth.
Thank you, Pastor Don. So Adisa's talk is Wednesday, the 17th of June at 7 p.m. So if you've missed it, we'll have some more, and it will be recorded because Patricia has learned how to record the Zoom meetings. So it'll be available in the future as well. Thank you, Pastor Don. Elise, how about you?
Yeah. So in a few weeks, we have 4th of July, and the 5th is actually a Sunday, and we'd like to have everybody submit whatever pictures they have from the past, any celebrations of the 4th of July. Send them to communitymedia@bethelcupertino.org. That would be great, because then we can have them in the service, and then we can see what everybody does on the 4th of July. And the other thing I have is it's about boredom. So some people are way overwhelmed. It's not a funny one. Sorry.
Oh.
I know you're all ready to laugh, but no, this is a serious one. I'm sorry. So boredom might be something that people are dealing with, and other people are dealing with having too much to do. But if boredom speaks to you, I wanted to share with everybody some things, some really creative things that my kids and my grandkids have been doing that I thought have been really clever to alleviate boredom, find things to do that's just fun things to do around the house. Okay, so I got 5 things that I've seen them do. The first one is my grandkids, boy and a girl, decided to switch rooms, sleep in each other's rooms for the night. So because it's like having a vacation, but not really going anywhere, but it's a different setting. So I thought that was pretty cute the way they did that. See how the other sibling lives. Another thing they've done is they pitched a tent in the backyard to have some extra space, private time, or watch a movie out there. So my daughter and son-in-law had a date night out in the back there in the tent, you know, took an iPad out there and watched the movie. And I thought, that's a great idea.
That's cute.
Another thing that my granddaughter has done, one of my granddaughters has done, is she has virtual sleepovers with her friends. So each one of them will be in their own home and have a bunch of devices with them, and they'll play Roblox until 5 a.m. and they'll be communicating with each other. So it's a real treat, just a fun thing to do with a friend. Also, my daughter had originally planned to for her and her family to do a bunch of traveling this summer, and of course they're not going to be able to. So what she did is she bought a puzzle that's a picture of a place that they were going to go to, and then she laid the puzzle out so everybody walks by it, everyone puts a few pieces in. Right, reminds them of what they were going to be doing. And the last thing I wanted to share with everybody was we did a Disneyland for a day at home, where basically we watched rides of Disneyland and reminisced about our visits to the park and made churros and other kinds of park food, and did a lot of imaginary pretending kind of stuff, and stuffed animals were there for the character breakfast and that kind of thing. So if that inspires anybody, hope it does inspire anybody to lessen the boredom thing. So that's it.
Thank you, Elise. Farah, why don't you inspire us a bit?
Oh, well, I just wanted to share that we're already starting to budget for the next fiscal year, which starts September 1. And it goes September 1 through August 31st. So it's considered our fiscal year 2021. And you'll have a chance, whatever budget we do settle on at the council level, you'll have a chance to look at that before it's adopted or voted on at the congregational meeting in August. But I just wanted to let people know it really does help to get your faith promise cards in. It gives us a better idea on what level of support we can plan for, and so it does really help make a difference. So please, you can drop your faith promise card off at the church mail slot or mail it in, or you can go online and on the church website. So just wanted to get that message out there. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Farah. Anne-Marie, share with us.
Hey, hi everybody. First, I just wanted to, on behalf of the call committee, I wanted to thank everyone who was able to get their surveys in. It is wonderful how many we have received, and we can start the process now of reading through them and trying to analyze and figure out what some of the really themes are of what Bethel congregation, friends, people who care about where we're going, what they said. But don't worry, if for some reason you weren't able to get yours in yet, we still will accept it, and we still want to hear from you, even though just get it in. You can send it into the Bethel Call Committee survey, or if you want to do a paper copy, so whatever it is, you can drop it off the church, or you can mail it in. But yeah, we will still accept your inputs, so please feel comfortable to get those to us, and we're anxious to go look at what Bethel wants. Thank you.
Awesome. That's super important. Thank you. Patricia, you've run out of our state again. You're back up in
Yes.
Washington. And we're excited to hear from you from up in the Northland.
Yeah, well, it's been raining here for the last 3 days, but we're enjoying it. Of course, we're with our 8-month-old granddaughter, and we're enjoying every minute. But I'm missing everybody still very much. And just now I had this moment of having like a Bethel type challenge where this week I challenged all of you to look through your directory, pick out 5 names, give them a call or an email, and just say, hey, it's been a rough couple of months. How you doing? And through Caring Connection and Pastor Dawn and stuff, we work really hard at trying to do that. But I think you will find this would be a fun challenge as well. And if through that challenge, if you hear of any needs that people have or even concerns or anything, please let anybody in the staff know, and things like that, because we're all in this together. And I think that'd be a great way for all of us to challenge ourselves and take that time, like just maybe do 5 people a week, and let me know how that goes if you have some time. All right, and hope everybody stays well.
Thank you, Patricia. Yeah, you can hear there's a lot of energy in these voices that you see on these screens, and a real desire to remain connected with you guys and a journey with you. We have some exciting things coming up the next couple of weeks. It's the 4th of July is like 3 weeks out, but then 2 weeks out we have confirmation, and this coming Sunday is Father's Day. So you definitely want to tune in and see what's going on in worship for those days. And please reach out to us, and like Patricia said, reach out to each other. I think that is a wonderful, wonderful challenge. So have a lovely day, whatever you're doing today, and we look forward to seeing you very, very soon. See you later. Bye.